Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Mr. Formula. So today we are going to be tackling a question on income tax. As you can see, this is the reverse version. It is not the direct one because we have been given the net tax and the relief so as to find the income tax. As you can see, the question is up there and on your right corner if you cannot see it clearly on the book. So income tax comes roughly with 10 marks and sometimes with 4 marks, such as this question. So you need to understand the both version, the direct and the reverse. So let's start off. The net tax we have been given as 2,800 shillings per month, and the relief we have been given 1,162 shillings per month. So we can start off with the formula. You can say that the net tax be equal to the total tax minus the relief. So using this formula, you can get the total tax. So you can bring the relief on the other side. The negative sign becomes the positive sign. So you can say that the net tax is equals net tax plus relief is equals to total tax. So total tax is equals to the net tax. We have it, which is 1162 plus 2,800. Use our calculator. The 3,962. That is the total tax. So what we need to do is we need to tax these bands up to where our total tax is. So first of all, let's tax our first band times 10 over 100, 168. That's the first band. The second band, so we're going to take 18,800 minus 9,680 times 15 over 100. So when you're doing this, the money should not exceed the total tax. So you get 1,368, the second band. So let's see if the third band will exceed the total tax, which is 3,962. So 27,920 minus 18,800 times 20 divided by 100. Let's do it with our calculator. So we get 1,824. That is our third band. But if we add all these, the first and the second does not exceed the total tax. But if you add with the third, it exceeds. So our money lies in the third band. As you can see in the calculator, it is giving us 2336 if we add the first and the second. So it is below the total tax. That is the main point. So the money should be below, not above, because if you add the third one, it will be above. So our money, we know, lies on the third. Our income tax lies on the third, where if we add, it will exceed. Where it exceeds, it is where our income tax is. And we know our income tax, we can denote it as X because we don't have it. So we can say X minus 18,800. We want to tax the income tax, of which we don't know, times 20 over 100. So it will be 1 over 5x minus times 18,800, 3760. So if we take the first plus the second plus the third, to give us the total tax. Our income tax lies there. So we take the first band plus the second plus the third is equals to the total tax. The third now, the one which has the income tax, 1 over 5x minus 760 would be equal to 962. So we add 68 plus 13, 68. 68 plus 13, 68 minus 37, 60 be negative 1424 plus 1 over 5x is equals to 3962. Take negative 1424 on the other side, so we remain with 1 over 5x. So because the equal sign becomes addition, so plus 1424. So we add, we get 5386. So we need to remain with x. We times by 5, so we get x as 26,930, which is our income tax, which is our answer. So we can get a quick recap. So the formula of getting the total tax was this, such as net tax is equals to total tax minus relief, where we got our total tax using the relief and the net tax. So we taxed the first band and the second band, and we made sure that our first band and second band does not exceed the total tax. If it exceeds, the one which you add and exceeds, you use it. Total tax should not be exceeded. Make sure it is not exceeded. When you add the first and second, the total tax is not exceeded. It is exceeded when you add the third one. So when the one that exceeds is where our tax lies. We denote x as our income tax, which we don't know, so we take x minus 18,800 times 20 divided by 100. Then we add our first one, second, third, get the answer. Tweak the one to the other side, multiply by 5 in order to get our solution. Thank you. That is the end of our lesson.